Right then, we are back. More Prison Architect. The game seems to be running a bit smoother today, so that's good. We are hopefully going to be looking to take up... Oh, we got a prison transfer coming in today as well. That's interesting. These inmates are few and far between. So we want to obviously make this... Is that saying they're unavailables and we haven't got the setup correct yet? Is that right? Is it because we haven't powered the electric chair yet? Let's get that powered up and hopefully that will mean that we have everything in place we need to. We haven't got the parole room sorted out yet. So what I need to do is I need to get parole hearings filled up so that all of the rooms are being used. Okay, no rooms found. Okay, that's good. Actually, let me just delete these. Okay, that's not that doesn't count yet for some reason. That room doesn't exist yet. That's good. Okay. Let me also come down here and sire. I'm going to fire these psychologists because I've just realised that if I do build, what is this? It's a mail satchel. If I do build a an office now in this area that I want to put lawyers in, then these guys are going to instantly be in charge of the office because they've been sat here for the longest. Okay, so that's all them fired. Okay, so that should be fine. Right, so currently we are at capacity on Supermax. We possibly could do having one extra though. I know we're saying we can bring one extra in. Why? I don't know. It is really warm at the moment. So that's all being done. This execution room is being done. Can I set the flooring underneath? I can't. That's annoying, isn't it? It's got this weird look about it, hasn't it? Anyway. So what I can do then, I can quick build. Let's not quick build that yet. I want to make sure that room's finished first. Could I then quick build like just the objects and stuff like that then? So quick build, concrete wall, brick wall, barred wall, white wall, tiled wall. Okay, so you can change what wall it is. Okay, medical room. Okay, workshop. Shower room. Oh, so if you do some of these, it even puts the stuff inside. Common room. Shared cell. Holding cell. I've never actually done these before. I've always built my own, to be honest with you. Luxury cell. You get a desk and a computer in that one. That's pretty nice, isn't it? Anyway, let's get this door open for these guys to come in and out. And they get this door open as well. So we'll just get this last bit of flooring done. And then hopefully we should be... So it says unavailable rather than... Oh god. No regime time slot. Okay, let's get rid of all those then. What are you doing down there? So I can hear noise under my computer, which I know my cat's just disappeared into, which is not ideal. Right, so death row appeal. Okay, so we can do... No, I want... Okay, if I edit the schedule then. So we got... Death row... So I want the parole room in... These are the shared ones, are they? Shared parole? So let me come out of here actually. It's auto-saving again. Oh my god, this auto-save is doing my head in. It's like every 2 minutes at the moment. Come on, auto-save. I need to sort this out. I think parole... Okay. Okay, let me just check that these rooms are both down as Supermax then. So, deployment... Oh no, death row, sorry. So death row, death row, death row. What are you doing under there? Oi! What are you doing? How? I don't even know how you're up there, to be honest with you. Anyway, edit schedule. Right, so parole room, parole share, parole death row. So we don't want them in there. Do we want them in this room? Can I just delete that? I can. Okay. Parole hearing. Okay, so we don't want those parole hearings, do we? No. We don't want these death row appeals either, do we? In these. Okay. So I think what I'm probably wisest doing at this point in time is if I come out of here, if I strip these 2 rooms of death row, so they're no longer classed as parole. If I do that, and then I also delete this room and this room as well. Do that. I'm going to reschedule all programs, and then no room found. Okay. So let's put some more of these in until we run out of rooms. Okay, no room found. Okay, that's all the rooms. I've just deleted one, haven't I? Okay, so let's put another one in, like so. Okay, that's all that's sorted then. So now if I go into death row appeal, no regime time slot. Okay. That's fine. That is fine. Because we're going to go regime, we're going to go... I don't have death row, I can't do that. Okay. But we want to put in... I forgot to put these rooms back as death row, didn't I? Okay. So if I come back into programs, down to here, remove you and you, and then go to... Where are you? Parole. Where's the parole room? There it is there, okay. So parole room here, and parole room here. And then wait for them to stop flashing. Okay, they're good with that now. And then we do death row appeal. There we go. Excellent. It's working now. And death row appeal. Perfect. Let me just double check that if I go to edit schedule, if I go all the way to the end, we have parole room, death row. Why? Why am I doing that? I should have just dragged it along, shouldn't I, and put them in there? Anyway, okay. So can I just do it this way? Death row appeal. Oh, perfect. I can just do it this way. Death row appeal. There we go. I've got 2 of these rooms, though, haven't I? So where's the other death row parole room? It's here. Okay. So death row appeal, death row appeal. There we go. Well, that's set up now then, so that's good. So now if I go to intake, okay, I think it said unavailable because there are none currently available, which does make sense. So what I'm going to do then now is this is done. They've not hooked up the power yet though still. But I am going to quick build you exactly the same in here. Like that. So we'll get that done. Then I'm also going to quick build you here, here, here. Oh no, that one didn't want to work there. And there. Now, the big question now, have they put in the facility for me to rotate a quick build? Oh my god, they have. They've actually put it in. I can rotate a quick build now. Oh my god, that's amazing. That is actually amazing. The problem is I don't know exactly where it needs to go. It needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is it? So So it keys to go on that block. So it's Can I figure this out that way? No, I can't. I can, because it'll be. Let's just do it this way. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to go here. Okay. And now before we actually let that happen, I just want to double check that's right. So that is 9. And that is 9. Absolutely perfect. Right, so let's get back in here. So 2 gap, 2 gap, and a 2 gap, and a 2 gap, and there we go. We have 10 death row cells in, well, not in place yet, they're being built. We also want to turn these 2 rooms, or these 4 rooms, should I say, into offices. And these 2 as well into offices. And these are going to be offices for a lawyer. Let's zoom in a bit. So objects, we want a desk. And a desk. Going to have a chair. Going to have some filing cabinets along this wall. Going to have, I don't know, chest of drawers along here. Don't know why we're going to have like chest of drawers along here, but you know, it does it, doesn't it? Let's get a couple of like some wide sofas put in this end. Again, no idea why, just, you know, shits and giggles. Again, put some sofas in. I'm going to put some chests of drawers in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's throw some filing cabinets in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, we want a desk. Desk. Nope. 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 Desk. Chair and a chair. There we go. So that'll be those offices done. We've got the parole rooms done. We're building the execution rooms. We don't need 2 execution rooms. But I just want the building to be symmetrical, to be honest, so that's what we're doing. So that should be that underway now. We're still waiting for them to build this electrical cable, aren't we? They're just taking a long time of building everything at this point in time, aren't they? Right, so where are we sitting at this point in time? Everyone's happy. I believe we've just had another delivery of prisoners. By the looks of it. Yep, anyone of any interest? I mean, if we've got any more legendaries, I'm going to be in trouble because we can't really add any more over to Supermax because Supermax is full. But it doesn't look like we've got any legendaries here. Oh, there is a legendary here. You're just legendary, but you've got nothing else to you. Okay, Gareth Holiday. Let's get some of our CIs in to have a chat with, and also you. Because you're from Supermax, we can find some stuff out about you, can't we? Okay, was that, I don't know, it's gone now, isn't it? So we get this all built up. We want... Right, deployment-wise... Okay, so we want 1, 2, 3... We'll put 2 guards here, 2 guards here, 2 guards here, and 2 guards here. And we want an armed guard here and here. And we'll have a Ruffington here, here, and here. Okay, there we go. So we now have space to hire loads more armed guards, don't we? So let's get some more in. Now that we can do. And we need some more dogs because our dogs keep getting assassinated. And it's another autosave! Hooray for autosaves! I really don't think we're going to be able to go a massive amount further on this prison at this point in time, you know. I mean, I don't know, we're just struggling, aren't we, a bit? I mean, who do we take in? So the Supermax looks like must have been the transfer. Although we're holding more prisoners than we should do. We've got one extra max sec and one extra Supermax than what we should have. We've got one shared capacity again. Is that you again? Does it put you down shared capacity again? Why does it keep doing this? Death row only. But it counts this as all one big room for some reason. It's not counting this door. It is down as a cell though, isn't it? Well, it must be counting it because we've got one death row capacity, so it must be counting it. Why don't you just go around to the doors that are not prison doors, for God's sake? That'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? A lot easier. Right. So, unavailable, unavailable, which means, I think that means there isn't any at this point in time. Not that they're unavailable, if that makes sense. We need to get some more guards in as well, don't we? Because we actually haven't got enough guards to run some of these stations. So let's get some more guards in. I think Major, just another, I don't know, 20. Just to run all these extra deployments we're setting up. Because we're going to need even more soon when we start to expand our Supermax area, which looks like it's going to happen pretty soon. I think that'll be, once this death row area is up and done. Because then death row will be complete then. Just like protective custody is complete as well, potentially apart from just this area here. And then obviously max we could expand quite excessively. So now, because we can do rotate, we can actually copy and paste this entire building. Will it let us do that? Will it let us copy and paste this whole area? Or is that just asking for too much? What is the... Oh my god, it's huge. I can do everything. I can literally copy and paste this whole thing. Oh my word. And then I can put it here and I can rotate, and I can just drop it down here. Oh my god, that's perfect. That is what dreams are made of, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're not going to do that yet, but that's going to make... And I can also do... I can do all this... We can just speed through this now then. Even this as well, I can just pick this whole thing up and rotate it and put it in here. And that gives us an extra... What was it, 100 Supermax cells? Oh, that's going to be amazing. And it's going to take ages for our guys to actually build it all, obviously. Right, so the workmen are moving around now. We've actually got some guards in this area. Right, so... We have no prisoners coming in. Should we actually do some of this crap? I mean, okay, so delete that. That's been done. Accept your first grant. Problem is we won't be able to do the grants because we've not built a holding cell, have we? I don't think we have. Right, so what's going on in here? Everyone seems pretty chill. It's not been that bad actually recently. We had some pretty iffy starts to this, but since then it's been pretty pretty docile in this prison. Not many major problems occurring. Right, so we did call in our informants. Did they find anything out? We do have another legendary prisoner in here, which I'm not happy about really, because should be in here really, but we don't have the space, do we? We've got 101 Supermax out of 100. I don't know how that's working. I don't know how we've got the extra one somewhere, to be honest, but we have this extra legendary prisoner. Oh god. He's told us more about the... Supermax don't seem to have many traits, do they? Which surprised me. I thought Supermax would have had more traits than anybody, to be honest. So I want to really just find like a chill Supermax and move them down, but again, we've just got too many. We've got too many prisoners again, haven't we? Well, it's not caused any problems at the moment, is it? Doesn't seem to be caused any problems anyway. Right, anyway, getting all this built up. I'm going to start locking these doors as well. And then shall I just do what I've done before, and we'll have a perimeter wall here and here. And then we can just have a guard stationed inside this room. Are these offices built yet? No. Right, so we're getting there. It's just a waiting game again now, isn't it? A real waiting game. No prisoners coming in. We've got a lot of exhausted staff members, but there are staff rooms. Well, there's one staff. There's a big staff room over here, isn't there? I mean, nobody seems to be in it. There's one sofa across this whole staff. Okay, that's a bit mad, isn't it? Do we want to have some more snipers in here? I think we want to add the extra floor in, don't we, in here as well? So it aren't a concrete tiles along here. Just because we're doing this, then once we've done this, I can possibly look at putting the extra sniper towers in. Okay. Is that someone coming in here that's dead? There's never guard dog. Why are these guard dogs being relieved of their living duties? Right, so what's been done in here? So the electric chair is now up and running. So we do have death row sorted now. We're just waiting for one to become available. I've not seen it become available ever so far. So hopefully, if we just run time enough, eventually one's going to become available. But of course, we do have the death row togglers. We could do that actually, considering we've got one extra Supermax. If we can find a right horrible, horrible person. I'm sure there was someone. You're 63 years. 41. Where's the person who's like murdered like 4 people in this prison? Crime syndicate. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Andrew Russell. Okay, let's try this then. I've not done this before. We want the death row toggler. Now build it in your cell. I believe that's how it works. And then I can toggle it, and then that person will then be moved into a death row cell and become death row. For all intensive purposes. Okay, so we have an office up and running now, so we can bring in a law work. Oh, why is there a psychiatrist? Nobody wants you, psychiatrist. There's 2 psychiatrists, or psychologists, let's say. So we've got 4 lawyers coming in, haven't we? So I'm waiting for the psychologist to turn up and I can sack him then. There's another one. Why? I don't want these psychologists in here. Are they leaving their... They cannot leave in their original offices, are they? Did I just have that many psychologists that just had no office? Well, I'll wait for them to turn up and then I'm going to sack them. Because I don't want them in these rooms. These rooms are for the lawyers. Right, do we have any more cells sorted yet? No, we're still going with it. Be a nice floor for the offices. I want it like a carpet is what I like. Be nice to have like a little carpet, like a little fancy carpet. Doesn't seem to be anything that is there. It's all it's nothing like nice. It's all like tiles and everything, isn't it? Psychologist, 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 and just standard office. Where are these psychologists at then? Come on, make yourselves visible, so we can get rid of you straight off the bat. Right, so how are we getting on over here? MaxSec is running pretty smooth. The canteen seems to be able to support this many prisoners, which is great because we're going to have the same on this side. Obviously, Supermax supports it pretty well because every block of 20 has their own canteen. We're making £110,000 profit per day. So this is actually a very, very profitable prison, apart from the fact that we spent 8 million. But it would be nice to get this back in the green at some point, wouldn't it? Which I think is definitely doable. If we'd let the game run long enough, obviously, it would do. Where's the cats gone? I always get worried when I can't see them, because that means they're probably causing trouble somewhere. We got 2 deaths today, actually. That's going to help things out. There we go. So, maximum security is down to its actual capacity now, which is nice. Has somebody built that toggler for us yet? Oh god, I've zoomed in too far again. No, that's still in process. I wish if people did commit so many atrocities, they were considered death row. Well, we are really hitting a massive... Oh, it's an autosave again, isn't it? I thought we'd hit another massive lag spike again, but no, it's just an autosave, isn't it? We are getting there, though. I mean, I just thought with like over 300 workmen, I thought a lot of these building jobs get done so quick, but they are still taking a bloody long time, aren't they? Right, so... There's still no one available death row-wise, but I just want to get these buildings finished off. That'd be nice. I might put some floor around the outside of these as well, just to try and match it all up nicely. Where are these psychologists? Have they not turned up yet? There's one. Okay. You're getting a sack. There we go. There's one lawyer's office. There's 2 more psychologists on their way that as soon as they arrive, they're going to get the sack. God, the game is lagging so much. Let's speed it up even more. That'll help, won't it? That'll really help. Right. Another psychologist. Sack. Boom. Another lawyer's office. You shouldn't have come here, mate. You should not have come here. I don't like the way they're using this. They should be using the main corridor. It's not ideal, is it? Anyway, we're looking for one more psychologist so I can bin him off. What's wrong with this one? No chair. There's a chair there. Look, I can see it. I can see a chair just there. Look, there it is. Game's just lagging that much that room can't decide to become an office. Well, I think we're getting pretty much there now, aren't we? Time-wise, we've only got about 2 or 3 minutes left of the video. So, I think what I'm going to do is I will switch off prisoner intake once again. And I will allow them just to finish off building this area. I'll also just add a couple more cookers and fridges to this side as well. And then I might just put some flooring down around the outside of the cells. And then hopefully that will be everything complete for death row. And we can just leave it then to run until we finally do get some prisoners. And then from there on, it's all then just about just expanding our max and supermax segments. And then from there on, we'll be just going as far as the game will take us. But to be honest, at the moment, it's not looking like we're going to get much further. But I do want to make sure we execute at least one prisoner before we finish this game. Because I've never executed a prisoner on this game before. I mean, I'm pretty happy so far with our Supermax area. But like I said, I want to get to the point where we can execute someone. Then hopefully I will get the DLC, the Insane Asylum version. And then hopefully as time goes on we'll be able to play a bit of that as well. And hopefully we will have a lot more fun. I just don't know what's slowing this game down. Maybe once the DLC's downloaded they would have put in a few more... I don't know, sort of performance improvements for the game. That would be nice if they did that. We'll have to wait and see what happens once I get it all downloaded and installed. I feel like we did have to download a patch when I first started playing this today, so I'm feeling that we did get a lot of that sort of stuff free. Oh, you're causing problems, are you? Oh, you're the man that I wanted to... There we go. So if I click on this now, does this... How does this work? Can I make you... Can I make you death row? That's not... They're still saying it hasn't been done yet. Okay. I thought that had been done. Oh, they didn't get it fitted because the guy attacked him as he came in. Have you got like a Jewish skull cap on? I think you have, haven't you? Let's do this before we go, actually. I'm just going to try and get this done. I think this would be pretty cool to get done. So let's get this done as a priority. I mean, it still counts as his cell, even though he's down in here, doesn't it? It still counts as his cell. So, man, you're down for 3 murders as well, but you're one of our CIs, so I don't really want to lose you. It was... Where is he? He's still being brought down here, is he? It's got to be one of you, isn't it? So you've committed 3 murders. You haven't committed any since you've been here. You must not have brought him down yet then. Well, you did take him this way for some reason. Oh, did you take him up to the hospital because he was knocked unconscious? Yeah, very possible, isn't it? Very possible. Right, so this has now been fitted. So I can toggle death row. Okay. Problem is he's out of his cell now, isn't he? Let me find him. Is it you? It is you, isn't it? So end punishment. So if you head back to your cell, I've ended your punishment, so you shouldn't be. You should be going now back to your cell. So since you've been here, you've committed destruction, you've attacked a prisoner, you've attacked staff, you've caused serious injury, you have murdered 4 people, you failed everything you've done. We've found weapons on you as well. So you, my friend, are going to be our guinea pig. Our little ickle guinea pig. Ah, we've got another death row cell available now. Does that count as 2? It does count as 2. There we go. Perfection. We also need to run, of course, these small pipes. Like that as well. So the death row toggler, does that work any just when I press the button, or does it work like as a permanent thing, like the protective custody thing? Are you still taking him to solitary? You are. Mate, I've ended his punishment, so you shouldn't be. His punishment's ended though, isn't it? So take him back to his cell. Right, you're taking him back to his cell, okay. So he's not reformed at all. His security is terrible, his health is terrible. He's got a 72% reoffending chance. Not anymore he's not, because we are going to be locking him down. Thing is, when you're in prison for 91 years and you're already 41, it doesn't matter if you murder people, does it really? Because it doesn't... I mean, what problem is it going to be? I mean, you're in prison for your entire life anyway. You might as well just stick it out, mightn't you? Right. So let's see if this works then. So we want to do toggle death row. There we go. Nope. There we go, he's death row now. He is now death row. We can dismantle this. You, my friend, are a death row prisoner. I can... the state approval conviction strength is 10%. Okay, so now here we go. We need to wait for that 0% to go up to 100%. But we'll get him locked up in one of these cells now. This other psychologist still hasn't turned up yet, has he? No. Oh, you've turned up. Let's get you sacked. We don't want you there anyway, so you're another lawyer's office. So we've got another psychologist office here for some reason, but we're just waiting for... Maybe lock on these doors. There we go. So that death row toggler does work. If we do find anyone we don't like, we can get rid of them. So let's just keep an eye on this guy, see if he's getting moved across. He is no longer in his cell. So he is being transported. I missed it though, so where is he? Has he been brought in yet? Ah, that's the other psychologist. Boom, you're sacked. We did have another lawyer, didn't we? I hired 4 lawyers, didn't I? Am I missing a lawyer? Looks like I'm missing a lawyer. Okay. Let's get one more lawyer in, then there we go. All 4 lawyers' officers are in now. That's cool. Right, so where is this prisoner? We have 1 death row prisoner out of a capacity of currently 3. Where is he? Bring him in. I want to see him squirm. I want to see him beg for forgiveness. I'm getting pretty sick and twisted playing this game too much, aren't I, really? Right, so he's not in there anymore, is he? So he's definitely been moved. Oh, I can just click on this, can't I? And go to the bottom and go to death row. Where are you? Oh, you're in. You're in here now then, are you? Aha, you're in your cell. There you go, my man. Not so big and clever now, are you? Although you've got a lot of stuff in your cell, so you can do your recreation, you can do everything you need to do in here, can't you? Likelihood of clemency 0%. And we need to get this up to 100% so we can get him executed without the risk of having any backlash from the local government. So there we go then. We'll leave Andrew Russell in here to rot. Like I said, I'll let the game run and just build up these cells while we're away. And then I'm also just going to... let's just cargo floor this whole thing, I think. In here. Then cargo floor all of this as well. I'll leave it to do all that as well. Let's like checkered floor in here. That'd be nice. Get a nice ceramic floor in here as well. Why not? Let's tart it up as much as we can. Like so, and then we'll get a nice wooden floor in here as well. So wooden floor, wooden floor, wooden floor, and wooden floor. So we get all that built up. Right, so that is going to be that. So I will come back to you tomorrow once all of these areas are built up and all this floor is laid, and then hopefully we'll start to get some more people. We've switched off intake for now until we start the game back up. But oh my god, what's up and down here? There's been a right mess down here. At the moment, we don't really have any room for people anyway until somebody is, you know, murdered by somebody else. We can also have a look at these death row people and see if anyone's causing death row Supermax people and see if anyone's causing a lot of problems, like you, who's currently being taken to Felix Pigeon, who's been taken to solitary. Anyway, and of course next time we'll also look at expanding our area. I think maybe expanding our... I think we'll try and build the other kitchen, and then obviously expanding the Supermax cells as well. That'd be pretty nice to do as well. But anyway, we'll do that next time. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you'd love to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer for Image Watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.